Hello, my dear learners. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So here I welcome you all in your value education class. In this class, we will start up your new chapter of your value education book. That is chapter number 7. Hope so you already watched the previous videos, previous chapters. Yes? Any doubt? No doubt? So in this class, we will start a new chapter and the name of the chapter is decision making. So my dear learners, we will see in this chapter what is decision making and why the decision making is so much important. Why it is so much important. Okay? And we will see how to take a good decision. What are the challenges in the decision making? Okay? And in the last, we have to do a short story based on decision making. Okay? So decision making is an important part, important lesson. Okay, we all take decisions in our life. I also, you also. Yes, sometimes we take decision like I have to study or I have to play, or if I have to, what we can say, study which subject I study the first, English, Hindi, math. Okay, which game I have to choose. Okay, which game I have to play, cricket, football. Okay, so the decisions is very important. To take decision is so much important. So let's see in this chapter what to take, how to take decision and why the decision is important. Okay, starting with chapter number 7, decision making. Okay, the path of choices. So the name of the chapter is the path of choices. Okay, so let's start. Okay, start up with warm up. Okay, let's see. First, we will see a short poem based on it. In the crossroads of life, we stand so near, choices stretch wide and the paths are clear. Each decision is a step to take, a new decision we can make. Every day we have to make a new decisions and we have to take a step. Pause and ponder, think things through, what's best for you and what's best for you. So what best for you, it's you to know the thing. Okay, by that you have to take it. Okay, balance your heart and mind with care, for decision shapes the life we share. Just depend upon your decisions, what decisions you are making. Okay, so sometimes we will choose with joy and ease, others times it's tough to please. Yet every choices will teach and grow, guiding us where we need to go. Every decision tell us about where you have to go. Okay, so when faced with choices, don't delay. So when you have choices, don't delay. Trust your heart and find the way. Trust your heart. Okay, trust yourself first. Okay, this decision I am taking, this is correct in according to my point of view. So for every choices, through small or grand, builds the path where you stand. So this is the thing that the chapter is decision making. Okay, now we will see what does decision making means. What does this decision making means to you? What is the meaning of it? So decision making is the process of choosing the best course of action from among various alternatives. So various alternatives, you have to choose the best thing for you. It involves evaluating options and selecting the one that most effectively addressed a given problem or achieve a specific goal. By that, we can able to achieve a specific goal just to take our decisions. So in our life, you have to take decisions. So that's why we can say decision making is important. A key aspects of decision making, first is choosing. You have to choose. So selecting an option from the available option. Choose. Next is evaluating. Evaluating means assessing the pros and cons of different options. So you have to see the positive and a negative point of view of the things. Next is action. Action means implementing the chosen option. And the last is goal oriented. That means aiming to achieve specific object or solve problem. That is goal oriented. So these are the key aspects of decision making. Now, why decision making is important? Why to take decision in our life is important? Why? First is achieve goals. You can be able to achieve your goals by that. So it helps reach personal and professional objects. So you can able to reach your personal and professional objective by the decision making. Okay, next is solve problem. So it's resolve issues and improve situations that resolve your problems. Next is enhance efficiency. So it's streamline process and boost your productivity. That means it can boost up your efficiency also. Next is reduce risk. Reduce risk means minimize potential negative outcome. Okay, next is build confidence. So you can able to build a confidence in you. That means increase trust in one's ability. That will build your confidence. Next is influence success. That means impact overall success and progress. Next is promote growth. Promote growth means encourages learning and adaptations. Improve relationship also. It also enhance communications and understanding. Next is manage resources. That means efficiently use time, money and efforts. Next is shape future. So determine the directions of future events. So these are the things. That's why we can say that decision is so much important, because you can able to achieve your goals, solve your problems, enhance your efficiency, reduce risk. Okay, so that's why we can take decision. Now, steps to take decisions in decision making. What are the steps that involved in decision making? First is identify the decision. Identify the decision. That means recognize the needs of a decision and define the problem. Recognize the needs. First, you have to recognize why I am taking this decision. Next is gather informations. Of course, decision is important, but before that, you have to gather the informations also. So collect relevant data and insight from the options. From the option, you have to gather the information. So by the informations, then only you can take the decision. This one I choose or this one I choose. If you don't have any information, then you cannot choose the correct thing. Next is consider alternative. Consider alternative means explore different courses of action and evaluate the potential outcome. Next is weight of evidence. So what's the weight of evidence in it? Of course, evidence is important for that. So assess the pros and cons of each option. So that means the positive and negative aspects of these problems you can know. Next is make a choice. So select the options that best address the problems and align with your goals. Next is take action. Take action means implement the chosen decisions. And in the last, review the decision also. Review the decision means reflect on the results and learn from the experience to improve future decision. So that's why this is how we can take decision. These are the steps. First, you have to identify your decisions, gather the informations, consider the alternative also. This decision I'm taking, if this decision not working properly, so I have to choose the other one also. So I have to choose the alternative. Weight of evidence and make a choice. Okay, so these are the steps. Now, types of decision. What are the types of decisions are there that we have to take? First is routine decision. Routine decision means the day-to-day decisions that we are taking. That means everyday choices that require minimal thought, such as what to eat, that do not require so much thinking, that we can take every day. What to eat, what to wear, what to buy, okay, what to study. So these are some routine day-to-day decisions that we are taking. Next is strategic decisions. Strategic decision means that involve thinking, that involve your time. So long-term decisions, the decision that you are taking, that is for your long-term goal. Okay, like that which coaching I have to join, which tuition classes I have to join, because that results matters. These decisions impact your lifelong, or we can say the long-term goals. Okay, so long-term decisions that shapes your future decisions, like career choices. Like career choices, which career I have to opt. I have to opt for doctor, engineering, humanities, okay, commerce. Okay, because if you are taking that path, that will influence your whole life. That comes under strategic decisions. Next is some operational decisions. That means some short-term decisions related to day-to-day operations, such as scheduling. So scheduling means like making a timetable, like this thing I have to do, because that involve decisions. Okay, so that's come in operational decision. Next is some tactical decision, that is mid-level decision that supports strategic goals, that these decisions are able to fulfill your strategic goals, such as project planning. So these are the some 4 type of decision making that we can take, like routine decisions, strategic decisions, operational decision, and practical decisions. Okay, next is some factor influencing decision making. What are the factors that influence your decision making? What are the? First is some personal values. What's that? Personal value. That means belief and ethics that guides your choices. That comes under your personal values. Next is your experience. Your experience. That means past experience that inform future decisions. That experience also matter a lot for that. That will impact your decisions also. Okay, if your parents has so much experience, so they can take maybe the right decision for you. The experience also matter a lot. Next is information. About information, what information you are having. So availability and accurate of data relevant of decisions. So what information you are having, that matters a lot. Risk and uncertainty also depend a lot. So potential risk and unknown outcome associated with options. And the last, time means time constraint can impact the decision making process. So personal values, experience, information, risk and time, all these things impact and affect your decision making. Okay, next, some challenges in decision making. What are the challenges that is there in decision making? First is information overload. Information overload. What information you are having? So too much information can hinder decision making. Of course, if you have too much information, that is challenger, that is barrier for your decision making, because now you become too much confused. What thing I have to choose? Okay, too much information is also being overloaded. Next is some bias. Bias means personal bias can affect objectivity. If you are personally biased with something, so that will also impact your decision making. Okay, for example, I know this girl is doing bad thing, but this girl is my favorite, so I don't give punishment. So that is personal biasness. I am doing it. Okay, I am not taking decision, like I am not giving the punishment to that girl because that girl is my favorite or that girl is my best friend. So that is biasness. Next is pressure. That is pressure. Pressure means stress and pressures can impact your judgment. So now I am very pressures. I am in the pressure condition. So that will impact my decision. Next is some conflicting interest. Conflicting interest means balancing different stakeholders' interest can be challenging. So these are some challenges that comes under a decision making. Okay, that is your if you have too much information, if you are biased to someone, if you have a pressures, if you are conflicting with the someone, so that will impact it. That are the challenges we can call it. Next is benefits of effective decision making. So what are the benefits if you take effective means if you take a right decisions, what are benefit of it? They have any benefit? Of course, you can able to achieve your goals, what you want to do in your life, you can able to attain it. These are some benefits. First is achieving goals. So if you are taking a good decision, that help us to achieve your goals. That means help in reaching personal and professional objectives. Next is problem solving. So you can able to solve the problems. That means effective decisions address and resolve issues. You can able to resolve your issues by that. Next is improve outcomes. So result in better and more effective solutions. So that's a benefit of it, of decision making. You can able to achieve your goals, you can able to solve the problems, you can improve your the outcomes also. And last, it will also increase your confidence. That builds up confidence and one ability to make a sound choices. So these are the benefits if you take a decision. So don't be in a situation that if I take the decision or not take it. Don't worry for that. Everything happens for a reason, my dear learners. Okay. So now we will learn some animals can teach you about the decision making. What are these animals that teaches you about the decision making? First one is migratory birds and navigations. So migrating birds also tells you about the decision. Yes, how? Let's see. Migratory birds makes complex decisions about flight paths and navigations based on the environmental clues, because they have to take a path. So which path they have to take, that involve decision making, because that will impact their whole groups. So they have to take a correct and good path. So that's why less obstacles are there in that path. So using available information and planning can lead to a successful long-term goal. So they involve if they have to take a good decisions or the correct decisions, so they have informations and they have to do planning for that. Next is dogs and training choices. How dogs are important and how dogs are used as a what we can call so you have to what see how we will learn. Let's say dogs learns to make decision based on the training. This is the thing I want to say. Dogs is taking decision just because the training, what training you are giving to you. Dogs also have trainers. Trainers train the dogs. Like normally the pet dogs, they have to normally people appoint some trainers to them, so that's why your dog can able to perform, or when you say walk, stand up, sit down, they can able to listen and they can able to follow you. Okay, so dogs learns to make decisions based on the training and rewards. So reward and training is important in the decision making of the dogs. Such are choosing to follow commands for treats. Reinforcement and positive feedback can influence decision making of behavior. So positive feedback and reinforcement is important for the dogs to make a decisions in their life. So dogs and migratory birds are the two important ones. Now we will see some notable personality who exemplify decision making. So let's see some of the personalities who make decisions, and by these decisions they can able to establish a big brand, a big company. Now these companies are so much popular worldwide with the help of their decision. Let's see. First is Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs means co-founder of Apple. Steve Jobs was renowned for his visionary decisions that revolutionized technologies. So they are known for their visionary decisions that, of course, we already know co-founder of Apple. Due to their vision, due to their technologies, now the Apple company is so much popular. By pushing the boundaries of innovations, he introduced products like the iPhone and iPad, which changed the way people interact with technologies. Of course, with the innovations of Apple, iPhone, the way of the things, the technologies are totally changed. Okay, so his decisions were often bold and unconventional, reflecting his commitment to excellence and future focused thinking. That is so much important. Next is Warren Buffett. So Warren Buffett, the chairman of CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, is a legendary investor known for his strategic and disciplined investing decisions. So due to their investment decisions, they are known worldwide, because when he invests in any company, that company become profitable. So they have that strategy in mind, like which company, how to invest, which companies I have to give my investment. Okay, so his long-term approach to investing and his ability to identify undervalued assets have led to impressive financial success. Buffett decisions affects his deep understanding of market dynamics and his focus on sustainable growth. Okay, next is Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos. So, as the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos made a pivotal decision that transformed the company from an online bookstore into one of the largest e-commerce and tech giants. So, as the Amazon, we already know, at the starting they have only online stores, online bookstore, and now that Amazon company is so much popular worldwide. Okay, his strategy focus on the customer's experience, technology innovations and global expansions play a key role in Amazon growth and success. So they have that technologies, they have their customer experience. Now the Amazon company is worldwide popular. Okay, so Bezos decision have set a new standard of retail and technology. So that's the seasons. Just because of the reason, the Amazon company is so much popular nowadays. Next is Ratan Tata. We already know. So Ratan Tata, the former chairman of Tata Group. So he was the chairman of Tata Group, was instrumental in making strategic decisions that expand the conglomerate global footprints. His leadership saw the diversification of Tata Group's portfolio, including significant acquisitions and expansions into new markets. Tata decisions strengthen the company's international presence and contributes to its reputations as a leading global business entrepreneur. Nowadays, we already know due to the Tata's able to make decisions, so that's why the company is in this stage now, very popular and very profitable. just because of them. So Ratan Tata are the example, Warren Hastings, Jeff Bezos, and Steve Jobs. These are the some famous personalities are known for their decisions. They take decisions. That's why they can able to grow. That's why they can able to make this profitable business. Now, story time based on decision making. Let's see what they are. The wise choice of a young leader. Let's see what are the choice that makes the young leader. That choice is a voice. What we can say? Why wise choice or the bad choice, or the good choice or the bad choice that the young leaders take. Okay, so let's see. After reading the story, then only we can get to know. So once upon a time, a quaintal village nestled in the hills, there was a young leader named Arjun. So that leader name is Arjun. The village had always been peaceful, but recent drought and the poor harvest left everyone worried about the future. That village is very peaceful, very calm, very good village. But in this year, that village has no harvest. A poor harvest is there. That means nothing to eat. The people are suffering from malnutrition and hunger and all these things because they don't have harvest. In the villages, mostly the people are dependent on the agriculture. And today, in this, no harvest is there. So the villagers turned to Arjun for guidance and hoping he could make a decision that would help them through these tough times. So everyone go to the Arjun because Arjun is the person, we can say, the wise person in the village. So everyone goes to the Arjun and they want to take, they want to go Arjun and wants to discuss this matter with Arjun. So Arjun was determined to make the right choices. Of course, he is known to make the right choices. That's why everyone go to Arjun. He called a meeting with the village elder and listened carefully to their suggestions. So Arjun called a meeting with their elder and listened all the choices which their elders gives to them. Some proposed digging a new well, others suggest planting drought resistant crops, while a few thought the best approach was to seek the help of neighborhood village. See, everyone gives a new advice. Some people think, some people said you have to dig a well so that the water is there for the crops. Some people said that you have to grow drought resistant crops, and other people say that you have to go to the neighborhood village and ask help to them. Then, instead of rushing into a decision, Arjun took time to weigh each option. So Arjun take decisions in a not very hurriedly. They assess, they evaluate, they think first. Okay, he traveled to the nearby village to learn about the methods, consulted with experts, and talked to the villagers to understand the needs and concern. Of course, they take time for that because that decision will impact in a long term for the village. So they take time for that. He realized that while digging a well is not is was he realized that while digging a new well was essential, it could not be enough of its own. Of course, digging a well it's not enough for enough on its own. The villagers needed a combination of immediate relief and a long-term solution. So the villagers need an immediate relief and a long-term solution for that. So Arjun decided to take a balanced approach. What does they take? A balanced approach. So he started by organizing a water conservation program. What they start? Conservation program. So he started organizing a water conservation program to make the most of existing resources. He also began planting drought resistant crops that could survive the tough conditions. So they can able to take that decisions, or they take, first of all, they plan for the conservation of water. So that's why they make something for the conservation of water, like rainwater harvesting. And the other thing they do, they plant the crops that are drought residents. And next thing, they can also take the help from the neighborhood village. Okay, so these three things they take simultaneously. Okay, see, so the villagers were initially spectacles, but soon they saw the positive change. The new crops begins to yield. The water harvesting efforts help extend their supplies and support the neighboring villages, provide the extra help they needed. Of course, at the starting, everyone is not supporting to Arjun, but slowly when they see, okay, now the water, now the water is also there, the crop is also growing, okay, and they also get the support from the neighborhood village. Then everybody was happy for that. So Arjun decision making progress, which combined careful consultation and a balanced approach brought hope and improvement in the village. So due to this decision making of Arjun, that will improve the lives of the people of village. Months later, the village was thriving once again. Arjun's thoughtful decisions had not only addressed their immediate need but also laid down the foundation for a more resilient future. The villagers learned the value of careful decision and the importance of considering multiple perspectives before making a choices. Now the villagers also understanding you have to think first. Don't take decision in a hurry. See everything, consult with everything, and then at the last take decisions. So the moral of the story behind is wise decisions makes involve careful consideration, seeking advice, and a balancing immediate needs with long-term goals. So take your time and then take the decision. This is the main thing from this chapter also we can understand. So some points to be remembered: choose wisely, live well. Smart choices shape your futures. Think before you act. Success follow. Decision defines directions. Informed decision better outcomes. Plan, decide, succeed. Make choices, make changes. Decide, act, excel. Your choices, your pathway. Hassles makes waste. So this is the chapter of your book. Hoping so this is clear to you and it's helpful for your life also. By this you can able to take the decisions. Always remember, my dear learners, take the decisions and you can consult your elders like your parents, your teachers before taking any decisions, any big decisions, my dear learner. Normal day-to-day decision you can take by yourself, but if the decision is big and large and have an what we can say long-term, it's based on your long-term career or something like that, consult with your elders. So this is the chapter all about. I'm hoping so this chapter is totally clear to you. So that's all, my dear learners, for this class. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.